I'm hearing a lot of Mexican around here. The name Spanish pork might have drawn a lot of people to this from Mexico to live here. Thinking that, you know, I got a little bit of money to spend on, you know, $5. Okay, I got $5 I'd be willing to spend on a place to weightlift today, but I think all pretty much everyone across the whole nation for recreation centers, I think they all just close on Sunday. I'll keep my eye out, but the way it looks is their schedules are generally closed on Sunday, even though there's going to be libraries that are open on Sunday. Maybe, you know, maybe they have some that are open on Sunday. The ones that close on Sunday suck. And there are other gyms. Gold's Gym, you know, I think they charge a little bit more than a recreation center. My first choice is a recreation center. This looks pretty neat, this Coin Crazy. Not a single car in the lot, and not a very big lot, so I don't think they get too many people. This place isn't even advertised. You see, it's an entire gym in there. That'd be kind of fun to play around in. It's called Nebo Gymnastics. You barely see the sign though. And right next to it, Dandelion Market. Grand opening. I don't think it's the 11th yet. So I guess that grand opening is coming up. Very smoky mountains around here. Snow on top of some. It's pretty amazing to look at on a cloudy day. From 1300 east to 1010 north. These apples are really crisp. And I didn't even grab from this tree, I grabbed it from somebody's yard. I don't know if this area gets a little wetter. I have to wonder by the way the mountains look. They stop a lot of clouds. This area is going to be a nice residential area. Across the road from Spanish Fork Parkway. Got sheep over there. We're building around the sheep farm. Oh, yeah, this thing is tough to balance on. This must be some kind of homeowners association agreement. Bach homes out here. They don't want nothing on the streets. Keep them clean, you dirty people. That's the kind of setup that the guy who murdered his wife and daughters put his daughters in. I wonder how you fit people inside there. Maybe it's through the side or something. Yeah. Maybe I have to check the top. Quite a few campers here in this Walmart lot. They even have a bird, a cockatiel in this one. Let's see if I can get a closer look. Oh my God. They got like 5 birds in there. Five cockatiels in a bird cage. And what about this guy? Got horns. Yeah, some of these people look like they may have been sleeping in this lot for a number of days. What's that thing over there, huh? What is it? I finally broke down because I got tired of getting turned around so much. and I spent $127 on this Garmin. I feel kind of bad about having to do that, but I've just been getting turned around so much. I want to stop at the Spanish Forks Library and then Walmart's, but how do I know Spanish Forks Library is not a password library? I can run over there and guess what? It's password. I don't know if it's password, but that'll really screw me up for getting directions to Walmart after. And I've been having problems like that, and there are known problems, cities that put passwords on their libraries. And when they're remote cities, and there's no other options to get onto the internet. I can't. I don't know. It's probably not right for me to just run around the city trying to find some home that has some free open access Wi-Fi, or a school, laundromat, dental office. You know, I get lucky with those, but I can't be trying to rely on that. I've broken down and gotten this Garmin. It's pretty nice. It turns on really quick. Those early Garmins took like 5 minutes to turn on. This is instantaneous. In this state, they charge a sales tax, 6.75 sales tax. I should have broken down in Montana. That's the problem with travel. So I'm more empowered now. I feel more empowered about getting around. I'll have no trouble driving to the Spanish Forks Library now, and then from there to the Walmart without making any bad turns. It's stress-free driving, really. And that, I mean, the stress made for good driving videos, because I'm constantly yelling at the camera and stuff, but I want to make some good stops and efficient stops for the places I find interesting. And this Garmin is something I want to carry around with me while I bicycle too. I won't get lost. I won't need to worry about making wrong turns so much while bicycling. I just get lost and then easily find my way back. Google Maps has become less reliable, because I've experimented and gone off the rail with different ideas, like, oh, let me input this information about, oh, turn left at this gas station. They know that more people can afford phones, the monthly phone fees. I can't, so I have to turn away from being a part of that rich group, the wealthy group that can afford the fees and all that. Garmin has no fee. I have GPS. It's from the satellites that the government put up, and I just use it all for free. That's mostly been my lifestyle, is just using the free services, making the best use of them as much as I can. With this Garmin, I had to put in an activation code. So without a receipt, I tried to exchange this hemp protein powder at Walmart. They only do the food for food exchange, but also they need to have the product in the store, and this Walmart does not sell the hemp protein. So I'm stuck with this. The next Walmart doesn't sell it. Who knows which Walmart south of here will sell this hemp protein. I guess I just keep it in my car. But if I wanted to really exchange it, I have to go back up north to those Walmarts that were selling it. The last Garmin I had, it broke because of this connector port. Looks like they've done a little something different, like maybe if it breaks they can replace it better. The last one didn't have that design. Alright, well, they don't provide electricity the way it looks on either post, even though they got the boxes for it. This is the library. Wow, that's a lot of carabiners up top. And they've set up a theater stage on the back side of it. I don't know if I recorded that this last time. Either way, it makes a great roof. I don't know how the internet is, I forget. But it definitely, it all would be capitalized if I had some electricity out here too. I don't see that as an option. Interesting how many forts have been built out of fear of the Indians. Looks like these, oh my god, there's more in the back too. What's going on over here? They don't want you walking around it. They got fence all around. They certainly have something that's eye-catching. I think I'll go around the other way and get a good look at the rear. In memory of our veterans. This is something else. Yeah, so if you want to walk around the other side, they got a big wall separating it from the Parkview Drive-In. I have no idea. I guess I could just walk onto this property. They don't really have any no trespassing signs. It's just a little bit of a latch. I just want to walk around to the back and get a good look. I don't know if somebody's gonna stop me or what. It feels like somebody might. Yeah, this is either somebody's private property or it's set up for some kind of a business. I don't know what to think of this. It's okay, it's all fenced in. Maybe it's for weddings or something. I probably tripped an alarm of some kind. They have a lot of amazing stuff here. But it's definitely protected by a wall. A collector of some kind of various interesting things. I just want to, like, this chute is kind of neat. What would that be for? Grain? I don't know if somebody's on the property. It seems unlikely that anybody would be on the property at this time. And what is this for? Hay? Is this even strong enough? Oh man, it seems kind of weak. Oh man, a double-seated carriage. I've never even seen that at the Carriage Museum. A double-seated. I don't recall ever seeing a double-seated. That's pretty neat. Wow, they even have free grapes. Another apple tree with wasted apples. It's like there's not a single apple tree that's been harvested when I come by them. Never seen apple trees like this. What is that fruit? I'll give one a try. It's got a strange fuzz on it like it's a peach. How is that possible? Have they ever crossed a peach with an apple? Oh, that's impossible to bite. It's definitely not ready. I've never seen one so long before. One of them floating type boats. I've never seen it so long. This is the second arrow I've seen for high load. What does that mean? Is that for the intersection? Or for down that I don't know, motel area? Right, the library's here. It's in the park. It had that concert thing behind it. I've never seen picnic tables lined up like this, but I've also never seen garbage cans lined up so much like this. There's like 4, 5, 6, 7 every like 15 feet. I mean, they're set up to take in large crowds in the park, but the parking is not set up in it. You'd have to park on the side of the road. And then they say no parking on the other side over there. They have no parking 11 p.m. to 5 a.m. Oh, no overnight parking. But I think that even though they have it all set up to carry a lot of people in this park, the parking situation does not support too many. Maybe that's why it's designed more for the locals. Right, here's a mystery. Why next to this, in this toilet stall, do they have a paper towel dispenser in the toilet stall in this bathroom in the park? Makes no sense. Alright, so we got good electricity coming out of the Salem library. No password. Pretty nice. It's kind of slow connection. Can't complain too much. Right, it's 5 p.m. This has been a short walk around the city because it's raining and getting a little late. It's kind of nice to just explore at leisure when the library's closed. I have this sense of confidence in getting around easier because of the GPS now. I don't have to stress myself about getting directions right so much. Wow. This thing is a little excessive. Jesus. That's all they sell are trikes. People have a lot of trouble with these type of bicycles, tricycles. Oh, they're hiring. Really? Next to this Game Land business, they got an arcade in here that says Knights of the Round. I don't know if I've ever watched that on YouTube yet. Maybe watch a speed run of that. I may have. Oh. Okay. They have Game Land and then Game Land World. Looks like there's light inside. So there's still maybe it's a new development for them. Or they've gone out of business. Oh my. You can see that they make it look like a castle. They put a lot of effort into this. Much more than it's probably been profitable enough to pay back on. What a pile of junk, this guy. It looks orderly though. Recycling. I've never seen somebody pull 2 trailers at once like that. That's a feat to master.